What's happening, guys? Today we're down here at the beautiful Lake Okeechobee in Florida. I'm just kidding. We're at Lake Linville, my home lake. We actually done some fishing. If you guys are new here and you have subscribed, thank you for that. We love you and we're growing every day. And I appreciate every single one of you guys and gals. Let's get at it and roll on with the video. This is probably a place I've never fished at before on this lake. At least on the bank anyways. We're gonna try it out, see what we can get. Super windy today. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not with the wind blowing. There's a lot of rock right here in the water. As you can see, this rock here, it goes out into the water pretty good. I was wanting to fish around this tree, but on the other side of it, I don't know if I can get up under it or not without getting tangled up pretty bad with this crawdad I'm using. The wind is right today. It wasn't ripping this hard when I was at the house. When I decided to come fish, it starts ripping. Got something messing with it here. Giving it a little hit or two. May just be like a little gill or something, but you never know. This is what I'm using. Is that little shaky ball deal, dangly thingy with a orange craw on it. Little crawfish, crawdad, whatever y'all want to call them. But we done caught one fish out here, but I didn't get that on camera, which I'll probably insert the picture of it right now. But that's the fish we done caught on the craw. Now we're going to try to catch us another couple here. We might switch up to a jig or something other, give it a little more weight to stay in the spot. That wind's blowing this one around pretty good. I don't know if y'all can hear that wind blowing, but she is right, like I said before. Well, we switched up and put on a jig. And we got the biggest fish of the day. Just kidding. We got a monster on this little jig. Check him out there. Not a bad little fish. At least it's a fish. But we switched it up and put it on a jig here. It's not the best jig for rock fishing since we're here on some rock. It would be better to have like a football head jig, but little jig come through. We dyed the trailer with some chartreuse garlic flavor, and ended up catching that little bitty fish there. So got that one and the one I showed you earlier, which was a lot better fish, a lot bigger fish. But we're not going to complain, boys. We got us 2 fish today. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. What do you expect on a cold Kentucky day? Thought that was another one there. That little fish there that I hit, that I caught there, it hit it 20 times probably. I knew it was a little one because it was just hitting real fast. Usually your little ones, your small ones like that, it's like hits real quick. Then your big ones just tonk and go on with it. But I knew he was a little one. I don't know how he got that jig in his mouth, to be honest with you. I'd like to say that's probably the first jig fish that I've caught in a very, very long time, which is really satisfying. Love catching bass on jigs. Well, boys, the jig went dry on us. So did the craw. So now we're using the same hook that we was using on the craw and put on a Gary Yamamoto stick bait, a senko, whatever you want to call it. Don't know the exact color right offhand, but I'll let you know that here directly when we close this out. But everything's went south so far. No bites, no nibbles on nothing. The wind's calmed down some, but other than that, we ain't had no luck after that last little bitty fish. It's just not very good fishing right now. But here's this little Gary Yamamoto that I'm using, and still using the same little shaky dangly ball thing with a hook. I don't know what you really call that, but y'all might know what it is. If you do, drop it in the comments. But as of right now, everything has went south on us. There ain't nothing biting. You ever wondered what the best way to fish cold weather in Kentucky is? You park your car halfway right in the middle of the road, or vehicular, whatever kind of vehicular you got, be it a truck, car, SUV, moped, motorcycle, bicycle, whatever you think, whatever you got, park it right halfway in the middle of the road. Then you get your pose out and you walk up and down this bank 143 times trying to find one fish. But cold weather fishing is not for the faint of heart. It's not easy. Far and few between you catch a fish. You get your bait rigged up on your pose, your favorite bait caster, be it Lew's, Abbey Garcia, Walmart special, or you get you a spinning reel. You want to fish that light stuff. Get a little easy tactics in there. Try to see what's the best thing to do. 90% of the time in the cold weather, nothing's gonna work. You're just gonna stand out here in your big old jacket and you cast and you throw and you cast and you reel in, you cast, you reel in, and whoa, jeez, about got down there. And nothing, you don't catch nothing. So the next thing you do, cold weather fishing, be it in Kentucky or Tennessee, Michigan, Ohio, wherever you at, you throw and you throw and you throw and you get tired of it. Say, well, I'm gonna go to the house. You just go to this big rock pile right here. You pick you up a dandy and you chuck her out there. All right, you say, bye fish, I'm going to the house because she's too cold out here and y'all ain't biting. So I'm going to the house. All right, guys, if you made it this far, I appreciate you sticking around and watching the video. We got that one bass that I caught. I caught it on a craw, and I'll show it to you here in just a second. Didn't have my chest camera on. Didn't even have the camera on me. It was still in the car because I'd been fishing right here in this area and wasn't catching nothing. So I moved on down there, as you seen, and ended up catching that fish. It was just like, boom, it hit. I didn't even think nothing was going to hit that little craw. But I didn't get it on camera, but y'all did see the picture of it, me holding her up there. The second fish come on that jig. We switched it up. The craw went dead, so we threw the jig on. That's the first jig fish that I've had in a very long time, even though it was very, very small. That is amazing that I got a jig fish on it, and I'll show you the jig that I was using and the setup that I got rigged up. The last thing that we used was a Gary Yamamoto senko. Same hook and everything, same line, reel, rod, everything that I was using on the craw, and we throwed that for a little bit and nothing. So here we are now at the end of it, and we're going to be heading home, but I'm going to show you what I was using just a little bit close up. All right, first thing I was using was this little craw, and I believe it's a Zoom brand. Don't quote me on that. It's in a little tackle box deal that has dealio that has like this size, a little smaller one, and a little bigger one. And they got like 3 different colors in them. You can pick it up at Walmart. I guess they still got that. But that's the first thing I was using was this craw, and that's what I caught the bigger fish on that I got the picture of. Then we switched it up to this jig here, and it wasn't the right style jig to be using around all those rocks. But I switched it up to that. I done had the trailer on it. It's kind of an old trailer. It's a green pumpkin with blue flake trailer, and I dipped the tips of it in the Spike It Dip and Glow, and it's got the garlic scent. That's what we caught the second fish on, which was the small fish. It's kind of amazing that the small fish actually go after a jig that size. But I was using that jig on the Abu Garcia Black Max combo from Walmart you could pick up. I don't know if they still sell that combo or not, but you can see I've wore it out. This is actually the one I bought for my wife, and she's never used it, but I've been burning it up with it. The craw I was using on my old Veritas Abu Garcia with the Revo S30 spinning reel. It's a really old reel. I don't know if they might still make that, I ain't for sure. But that's the hook I was using. It's got like this little, let's see if I can show it to you here. The end of it right there has got like a little clevis on it, and it wiggles on the hook. It ain't stationary on the hook. There you go, you can see it a little bit better there. But it's just a regular hook out of that. And that's the third bait I was using, Gary Yamamoto Senko. And that's the color of it. Got my hook keeper there, Gary Yamamoto, and it's in baby bass color, 5-inch Yamamoto Senko. So that's what I was using last, and didn't catch nothing on it. But I'm sure that I could have had a little bit better luck on it if I have a little bit more time. You get to have fun, stand out here, enjoy, relieve some stress. So it ain't all bad. Wind's blowing, skies are beautiful, sun's out. It's still cold, even though the sun's out. But, guys, fishing in the cold, sometimes you can get some fish, sometimes you can't. It depends on how warm the water is. Our water, it ain't very warm right yet. Got y'all right in the sun. How'd you like that? So, fishing right now ain't too good for us, guys. But it's coming around. She's gonna be here soon. I'm still gonna be on the bank because I don't have a boat or a kayak, pontoon, a barrel with a stick tied to it, nothing like that. But I'm gonna be fishing on the bank most of this season, pretty much, guaranteed. And we're gonna catch some fish, guys, don't you worry. We love you guys. God bless you. Enjoy the days that you have on this earth. Don't never let nothing get you down. Don't never let nothing upset you or try to get you been out of shape, because it could be a lot worse. Hope you guys have a blessed day. We love it, each and every one of you. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you like what you see, we got more content coming throughout the year. We appreciate it, guys, and we will see you on the next video.